Welcome back, fellow adventurers, to Atlas Anomalies, the channel where we explore the world's most enigmatic mysteries. Today, we're diving deep into the shadows of the art world to uncover the greatest art robberies that remain shrouded in mystery. These audacious heists are like something straight out of a Hollywood thriller, and they have left us all wondering. Where are these priceless masterpieces now, and how were they stolen? Before we unveil these enigmatic heists, remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay connected with our journeys through history's mysteries. Our first stop takes us to Brazil. The theft from the Museu Chácara do Céu in 2006 was a significant art heist that occurred at a museum in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The stolen artworks included valuable pieces by renowned artists, and the case remains unsolved. The stolen artworks from the Museu Chácara do Céu included paintings by several prominent artists, making the theft a major loss to the art world. Among the stolen works was Dali's Two Balconies and Matisse's Luxembourg Gardens. These pieces were highly valuable, both in terms of artistic significance and market value. The theft took place on February 24, 2006, when a group of armed thieves entered the Museu Chácara do Céu, which is located in the Santa Teresa neighborhood of Rio de Janeiro. The thieves overpowered the museum's security guards, and in a matter of minutes, they removed the stolen artworks from the walls. The theft was carried out swiftly and efficiently, suggesting a level of planning and sophistication. The theft of these valuable artworks sparked an immediate and intensive investigation by Brazilian authorities. The case garnered widespread attention, both in Brazil and internationally, due to the high-profile nature of the stolen artworks. The stolen artworks from the Museu Chácara do Céu had not been recovered, and the case remained unsolved. Despite extensive efforts by law enforcement agencies, the stolen masterpieces have not resurfaced in the art market or public view. The circumstances surrounding the theft, including the motives of the thieves and the whereabouts of the stolen art, remained a subject of speculation and investigation. Our next enigma revolves around the iconic artist Vincent van Gogh. The theft of Van Gogh paintings in 2002 involved the theft of two valuable paintings by the iconic Dutch artist Vincent van Gogh from the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, Netherlands. This daring heist, which occurred on December 7, 2002, remains one of the most significant art thefts in recent history. The theft took place during the night when the museum was closed to the public. Two thieves used a ladder to access the museum's roof and broke a window to enter the building. They then smashed the glass doors of the exhibition hall where the two Van Gogh paintings were displayed. The thieves managed to remove the paintings from their frames in a matter of minutes and fled the scene. The theft of these iconic Van Gogh paintings sparked a massive international investigation. Dutch and international law enforcement agencies, including Interpol, joined forces to search for the stolen artworks. The theft was met with shock and outrage, and art experts feared for the safety of the priceless paintings. In a surprising turn of events, the stolen Van Gogh paintings were recovered in 2016 in Italy. Italian law enforcement authorities discovered the paintings in the possession of members of the Camorra, a notorious Italian organized crime syndicate, during a raid in Castellammare di Stabia near Naples. The artworks were found hidden in a safe wrapped in cloth. While the recovery of the stolen paintings was a momentous event, the details of how the artworks ended up in the hands of the Camorra remained unclear. The paintings' journey during the 14 years they were missing is shrouded in mystery, and questions about who commissioned the theft and why it took so long for the paintings to resurface have not been definitively answered. These paintings have since been restored and returned to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, where they continue to be admired by art enthusiasts from around the world. However, the details of the theft and the motives behind it remain mysterious. Before we continue, just a quick reminder to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so we can keep making videos and explore new mysterious realms. Next up, we have a two-in-one heist. Focus your attention now on Edvard Munch's iconic painting, The Scream. The theft of this painting is a captivating tale of art crime involving two separate incidents in 1994 and 2004. This masterpiece, considered one of the most famous and recognizable artworks in the world, has been the target of audacious heists and intrigue. The first theft occurred on February 12, 1994, at the National Gallery in Oslo, Norway. Two thieves broke into the museum on the same day as the opening of the Winter Olympics in Lillehammer, creating a diversion that helped them execute the heist. They entered the gallery and stole one of the 4 versions of The Scream, which was housed in the museum. The stolen version was a tempera on-board painting created in 1910. The thieves left a note reading, "Thanks for the poor security." This incident led to an extensive investigation and a massive international search for the stolen artwork. Surprisingly, the stolen painting was recovered later the same year, in May 1994. It was found in a hotel in Asker, Norway, and it was returned to the National Gallery. The painting had sustained some minor damage during its theft, but it was largely intact. Now, the second theft of The Scream occurred on August 22, 2004, at the Munch Museum in Oslo, Norway. 2 masked thieves entered the museum during daylight hours while it was open to the public. They threatened staff and visitors with firearms, forcibly removed Munch's paintings, The Scream, and Madonna from the wall, and fled the scene in a car driven by a third accomplice. The stolen version of The Scream from this heist was Munch's 1893 tempera on-board version, which is considered the most famous and valuable of all Scream variants. The 2004 theft sent shockwaves through the art world and prompted an extensive investigation by Norwegian law enforcement. The audacity of the heist, the worldwide fame of the stolen artwork, and the lack of initial leads made this case particularly challenging. In a significant breakthrough, The Scream was recovered in August 2006, 2 years after the theft. The painting was found in a police operation in Oslo. Although it had been damaged, the artwork was largely intact. The criminals involved in the theft were arrested and subsequently convicted. These thefts and recoveries of The Scream have added layers of mystique to an already iconic artwork. Despite the dramatic nature of these heists, both versions of The Scream are now safely housed in the Munch Museum in Oslo and remain significant symbols of the enduring power of art. However, several individuals involved in the thefts remain at large. Our journey now takes us to the Netherlands. The theft from the Rotterdam Kunsthal in 2012 was a daring heist that involved the theft of several valuable artworks from the Kunsthal Museum in Rotterdam, Netherlands. This high-profile art theft took place on the night of October 15, 2012, and it remains one of the most significant art crimes in recent history. The stolen artworks included a diverse range of pieces by renowned artists from various periods and styles. The total estimated value of the stolen artworks was estimated to be in the hundreds of millions of dollars. The theft occurred in the early hours of the morning when the Kunsthal Museum was closed to the public. Thieves broke into the museum by forcing open a rear entrance. Once inside, they made their way to the exhibition space where the stolen artworks were on display. The thieves swiftly removed the paintings from their frames, leaving the empty frames behind. The entire operation was executed in just a few minutes, and the thieves escaped before law enforcement could respond. The theft of these valuable artworks sparked an immediate and intensive investigation by Dutch authorities. The case garnered widespread international attention, and Interpol and other law enforcement agencies were involved in the search for the stolen paintings. Unfortunately, the stolen artworks were not recovered in the immediate aftermath of the theft. The case remained unsolved for several years, and the whereabouts of the stolen art remained a mystery. In 2013, Romanian authorities arrested several suspects in connection with the theft. These suspects were eventually convicted and sentenced to prison for their roles in the heist. However, the stolen paintings were not recovered. The fate of these valuable artworks, whether they were hidden away, sold on the black market, or destroyed, remained a subject of speculation and investigation. Before we reveal the greatest art heist, just a heads up that the sources and books that inspired this video and that can give you more information about these facts are in the description below, so go check it out. Our final stop takes us to Boston's Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, where a duo of thieves, disguised as police officers, executed a heist that stunned the world. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, often referred to simply as the Gardner Heist, is one of the most notorious and baffling art thefts in history. This audacious heist took place on March 18, 1990, at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, located in Boston, Massachusetts, USA. On that fateful night, two thieves dressed as police officers approached the museum's entrance and were allowed inside after convincing the on-duty security guards that they were responding to a disturbance call. Once inside, the imposters overpowered the guards, bound them with duct tape, and left them in the basement. The thieves then embarked on a brazen and methodical operation, during which they spent 81 minutes inside the museum. They targeted specific artworks and meticulously cut 13 masterpieces from their frames, leaving the frames scattered across the museum's floors. The stolen artworks included priceless pieces by renowned artists such as Johannes Vermeer, Rembrandt van Rijn, Edouard Manet, and Edgar Degas. The total estimated value of the stolen artwork was estimated at over $500 million. These stolen pieces were not only artistically valuable, but also culturally significant, making the heist a major blow to the art world. In the aftermath of the heist, law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, launched an extensive investigation to recover the stolen artworks and apprehend the thieves. Rewards were offered, leads were pursued, and countless theories emerged regarding the whereabouts of the stolen art. Despite decades of investigation and numerous leads, the Gardner heist remains unsolved. The stolen artworks have not been recovered, and the identity of the thieves remains a mystery. The museum's empty frames still hang on the walls as a haunting reminder of the theft. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist continues to captivate the public's imagination and frustrate investigators. The museum and law enforcement agencies have renewed efforts to recover the stolen masterpieces, and the case remains open, offering a glimmer of hope that these invaluable works of art may one day return to their rightful place on the museum's walls. So, dear adventurers, whether these artworks are stashed away in a secret lair or awaiting their moment to resurface, one thing's for sure: the world of art theft is a realm of intrigue and wonder. Join us as we journey further into the unknown, because here at Atlas Anomalies, we believe that every mystery has a story waiting to be uncovered. If you enjoyed this adventure into the world of unsolved art robberies, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, if you have your own theories or insights on these mysteries, let us know in the comments below. Until next time, fellow adventurers, keep exploring the extraordinary.